Hello, and welcome to Dolphin's Dive, the weekly strategically minded Handelabra stream hosted by Logic Dolphin. Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Logic Dolphin on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and many avenues. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and you can find more information on those games at Handelabra.com. Oh, apparently it's the third month already! The third month? Third month of what? Hello, Licky, and welcome! Here's the current one-shot, but actually, we're gonna go to the Arc of Unreality because it's the monthly OblivAeon match. And we probably should do the one-shot because I haven't done it. It's a back issue that ended on July 20th, which is actually fairly old, but I've fallen behind, apparently. Oh, of your sub. I'm sorry, I didn't get the sub notification. But thank you for the 3-month resub. Much appreciated. The Arc of Unreality. The situation in Rook City was at its most dire. Nothing the heroes did seemed to have any effect on OblivAeon at all. And if that wasn't bad enough, the terrible Scion progeny appeared to wreak more havoc. The Harpy shouted, "Look out! That one almost killed my cousin!" Expatriate updated her mental target priority list, all the while picking off Aeon men from her sniper nest. Eat, Slim, get his attention. There are still civilians in the area who need rescue. Meanwhile, Night Mist's ultimate spell was nearing completion. Against all odds, she must be the gate. This one-shot requires Rook City, Infernal Relics, Vengeance, Villains of the Multiverse, and OblivAeon. Hello, Migrant P. We're doing OblivAeon versus Darkwatch Night Mist, Darkwatch Mr. Fixer, Darkwatch Night Mist, sorry, Darkwatch Expatriate was the first, Darkwatch Night Mist, Darkwatch Setback, and Darkwatch the Harpy in, question mark, in 5 environments. No intro screen for you lot. Oh boy, OblivAeon shard? The Arc of Unreality. Bom bom bom. Thank you for the intro, Progeny. And Empyrean. Absorb energy. Well, there's no reason to not choose for me here. 8 damage to everything. And Aeon Men. Good thing this is an old one-shot. You've forgotten what happens. Good. Did you get what you were looking for? Good. Alright, so let's see. The Arc of Unreality. Bring forth Progeny. OblivAeon is immune to damage. Whenever a hero enters this battle zone, add a token to this card, and OblivAeon deals that hero 2 lightning damage. When there are 5 tokens on this card, flip this card. Cosmic Repercussions! At the start of OblivAeon's turn, destroy an environment card. Whenever an environment card would be destroyed, a player may discard 2 cards to prevent that destruction. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, if there are 3 environment cards in play, remove this card from the game. So... this one's a weird one. So we have to enter battle zones with OblivAeon. When we do, we are forcibly dealt 2 plus H lightning damage. Unless, I mean, we don't have to be dealt damage this way, but we do have to take the damage. Well, we don't have to take the damage at all. But add a token to this card, and then OblivAeon deals damage. boy. Also, we have the OblivAeon shard, which is actually, or Shattering Blow, technically. This is like the worst place it can be is the top of the deck, because regardless of the battle zone you are in, if OblivAeon has ever dealt 12 or more damage in one turn, you may flip this card. And like, he's immune to damage until this flips, and he doesn't flip until 5 heroes enter this battle zone. It would have been so much nicer if you had played the card that says any heroes dealt damage this way move to the other battle zone, because then this is free. Oh well. So there's probably 2 major types of approaches here. One is we move all heroes to Battle Zone 2 and hope that the Scions and OblivAeon do not play cards that move OblivAeon to the Battle Zone with heroes. Then, in the next cycle, we move all the heroes to Battle Zone 1, get 5 tokens, flip the Arc of Unreality. That requires him to not change battle zones, but it will 2-cycle him. Or will 2-cycle this, rather. And then we have to deal with this thing. The perhaps other approach would be to split the heroes 3 and 2. And that way OblivAeon, if he does change battle zones, we still get tokens. It doesn't really, I don't know if it really makes any difference which battle zone has 3 heroes, because he could tear through reality and move to the battle zone with the most hero targets, in which case it doesn't matter which one has 3 because he'll be there next. I guess technically this is hero targets and not heroes. So if there was a means of getting more hero targets in play, here's looking at you, Harpy. Also, the rewards are hero targets. Sometimes. The slices of bread card. So, one question is, how do we want to split up the heroes? The other is, I mean, I guess we take Shattering Blow, but I highly doubt that we're going to get it before a hero gets incapped. Especially because, I mean, I guess we don't have to have that hero, the same hero. Well, the same hero could take this damage and add tokens and whatnot. It would just take several rounds for that to happen. But I highly doubt we're going to get this cycle. But there's no reason not to take that objective versus shuffling. I mean, I guess if I shuffle, it's somewhere at random in the deck. If I take it, but the hero gets incapped, it moves to the bottom of the deck. So bottom deck versus random position in the deck. Although, yeah. So who wants to go where? Now, Grease Gun or any other thing that prevents damage would be really nice, because we don't need to take damage for this. So if we had Grease Gun, or if we had Mist Form, or wrong time, wrong place, I guess, then we wouldn't have to take the damage. You just throw it somewhere else, but we don't have those things. This isn't irreducible damage, so liquid nitrogen rounds or tire iron. No, not tire iron. Or what's the one I'm thinking of? Hoist chain or pipe wrench. You know, all those things that do damage reduction would help. But the difference between 7 and 6 damage is, believe it or not, 1. Also, a relative small difference. So who do we want to stay here? Who do we want to move? I guess we could throw people in the other battle zone to deal with Aeon Men and or Empyrean. Although Empyrean doesn't really do much by himself. And then the heroes in Battle Zone 1 may or may not decide to deal with Progeny, or may not tank OblivAeon's damage. All this to say, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just bullshitting right now. Who is the most capable of dealing damage? Fixer? Fixer with overdrive. Fixer with tire iron. That would not kill the 7 HP guy. 2 and 2 damage versus 2 damage. This guy has almost twice the HP of Aeon Thrall and has basically the same damage, but has a worse destruction effect. Also, this is Dark Watch setback, so his things are all pretty sad. Does have a means of gaining tokens, although it makes his base power kind of weird. I don't know. I guess applied numerology combos fairly well with friendly fire. So you want to leave Harpy and Setback together. But neither of them are that offensive at the moment. Actually, none of us are really that offensive, except Expatriate can get a gun. Or can hair trigger reflexes. I don't know. No one's offensive. There's no offense here. How does this deck deal damage? I don't know. Let's do... Expatriate and Setback together, plus Harpy. And throw them in the other battle zone. Because if he doesn't, if Obli-and doesn't move to the battle zone with the most tier targets, we can get 3 tokens next round. So we're moving to second battle zone here. I guess we'll take the Shattering Blow. Next one on the docket is Building a King. Discard or destroy any number of equipments or mechanical golems. 4 cards entering the trash brings out T-Rex bots, which is a hero target. Do we even have 4 equipments? No. Well, I could bring out a gun, or we could do passive damage with hair trigger reflexes. If OblivAeon does not move to this battle zone and he adds 3 Aeon men, Expatriate could just ping them all for 2 damage. Seems pretty interesting. I mean, it's either I pull out Pride or Prejudice for 2 damage, or I do 2 damage to 3 targets, maybe. So I'll probably go with the maybe. I get a +1 to the next damage. If I do Pride or Prejudice, it's 3 damage. Fixer will stay here. And we'll build a king. Next on the docket is Time and Time Again. Each player may discard any number of cards, then shuffle any number of hero trash piles into their decks. If at least 12 cards are shuffled, flip this card. Do we have a means of switching our decks? What's the card that does that? Mists of Time? We don't have that though. Sad days. So either I put out Tire Iron, or I meditate, or I overdrive, or I do none of the above. There's nothing in play right now. So if I wanted to deal 3 damage, I wouldn't destroy anything, but there's only OblivAeon and Progeny here. So I might just meditate then. What would I be meditating for? Is Time and Time Again the sexiest card because it has 2 Chrono Rangers? I mean, Chronoist is definitely sexy, but I definitely prefer Argent Adept a bit more. So the styles we have to choose from. Fixer damage is outright irreducible. Redirect 2 or less damage to a target of my choice. Increase damage dealt by Fixer by 1 and change its type to whatever. After Fixer damages a target, all damage dealt to that target is irreducible. Which seems fairly good for Flipside Progeny. Although we do have to get past the damage reduction. And he flips when there are 5 tokens. And reduce damage dealt by 5 at the end. Remove a token, so reduce damage dealt by 4. So Fixer would have a hard time getting past that, but if he could, then hitting Progeny would be pretty nice. You have 0 tokens. No, you have 1 token because OblivAeon dealt damage to you. You're going to add a token at the end of your turn. You have 2 tokens. So potentially we could do a redirect on Fixer here. But I don't know how effective that's going to be. We're also in Rook City, and speaking of which, I don't know what all of the environments are. So, Environment 1 is Rook City, Environment 2 is Pike Industrial Complex, and the other set-aside environments are the Temple of Zhulong, Realm of Discord, and Madame Mittermeier's Fantastical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities. That's a lot of tough environments. Well, Temple of Zhulong's not tough, but Rook City is obviously one of the hardest. Pike Industrial is one of the swingiest. Madame Mittermeier's is quite chaotic. Realm of Discord. I don't know. It's weird. If we have positive energy field, it's easier. If we have negative energy field, it's harder. And if all non-hero targets, except for the non-hero target with the lowest HP, are immune to damage, then that's pretty terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just humming and hawing over here. There's a game I need to play. I just don't see the immediate choice. I don't really like Tire Iron. I could play it and destroy it, but I don't really need to deal damage here. 3 damage is 3 damage, but Progeny adds a token, which is meh. Could overdrive and deal 3 and 3. Gets an overdrive in my trash. That's probably okay. Overdrive with Darkwatch Fixer is a bit harder because you do have to destroy 2 things, but there's currently nothing in play, so it's probably fine to do it now and then decide later on meditate. Still adds only 1 token, but 6 damage for 1 token is a pretty good trade. And Jack Handle is here. Okay, we have a win condition. The win condition is Jack Handle. Jack Handle with Shattering Blow, or OblivAeon Share. Okay, we have 2 equipments. And we have a 3rd. Don't have enough for this. I think we skip. And it's not whenever, it's... Or it is whenever, right? No. If at least 4 cards enter the trash this way in 1 turn. So... Night Mist stays here. Because they're moving Setback and Harpy to the other battle zone. Question is whether we bother with time and time again. I have no idea what the top of my deck is right now. The next objective is Filter Heist. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If you reveal at least 3 different keywords, discard them and flip. If not, shuffle them into your deck. Does Setback even have 3 keywords? He does not have 3 keywords. He only has 1 shot at ongoing. He's like the one hero that only has 2 keywords. Cool. Actually, I thought like something was limited, but I guess not. I figured like Wrong Time and Place would be limited, but I guess he only has 1 copy of that in his deck. So it's it's limited de facto. Am I remembering to hydrate everyone? So if the keywords are not shared, they shuffle into the deck, so they don't really do anything. It'd be nice if they discarded, because it would make time and time again easier. We can give card draw to any of 4 heroes, or we put the Elder Ring out, or we don't. Enlightenment on Night Mist seems to make sense, though. Because Fixer has a Jack Handle, Setback has a Friendly Fire, Harpy has an Applied Numerology, whereas Night Mist is not quite there yet. Field of 3! And it was an Oblivion, so we're not playing Oblivion immediately. Master of Magic, Heedless Lash, pretty good. All 4th. But John called 5th and won a toaster. Hydrant's P. Yeah, so if you missed what I just referenced, I forget who was even the person in question, but something like, God said to Moses, call forth and you shall receive eternal bliss. Or no, it was John. God said to John, call forth and you shall receive eternal bliss. But John called 5th and won a toaster. Or come forth, I don't know. Okay. One of these is drawn, and the other 2 go on top of our deck and will be revealed in some capacity. We have a Master of Magic in my hand. That's a nice one to get out. We have a Mist form, which is nice to save Night Mist from anything. Maybe we draw Mist form and potentially use it to allow Night Mist to enter and exit battle zones with OblivAeon. Mist of Time also. Really good. Time and time again. Probably put that on top and Heedless Lash it. Switch your trash and hero deck. Which means we're having Enlightenment and Oblivion in my deck next round. Plus Heedless Lash. No. Heedless Lash, that plays Mists of Time. Yeah, and then after this effect happens, Heedless Lash and Mists of Time go in the trash. Now, when it says reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, if you don't have 3 cards, you don't shuffle your trash, right? You just ignore it, because things that say reveal, if there's nothing to reveal, just fizzles. I believe that's the case. Different games do different things. Mist form in hand, Mist of Time on top. You also could just go for this right now. There's 7 cards in Night Mist's hand, but would like to keep them for, say, I don't know, the thing, Amulet. There's also 3 cards in trashes right now, so you only have to discard 9 cards. but it's also okay to just wait on this. I don't know that Chronoist is even a good idea on Night Mist. Well, no, never mind. Sorry, this is not Chronoist. This is... Sorry, it was... Lucky Break is the one that's not good on Night Mist. Chronoist is fine. Chronoist is great. Alright, Setback moves. Setback takes on the Filter Heist for reasons. Friendly Fire seems fine. Remove a non-existent token and reduce damage by 2. Bumbling Fool. Sure, let's look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Uh-oh! I just changed Setback's destiny. If I left his deck as is, it would have played out so much better. Alright, so Final Champion. Now here's an interesting one. At the end of your turn, if there are more hero targets than non-hero targets in this battle zone, flip this card. So after you move battle zones, this will work. No, it won't work. It currently works. In which case you don't move battle zones. Because it's not the one that says targets in the other battle zone. So you're not changing battle zones then. 3 hero targets versus 4 non-hero targets doesn't work. But 3 hero targets versus 2 non-hero targets does work. And we do that, increase damage dealt by non-character card hero targets by 1, reduce the first damage that will be dealt to any hero target in this play area each turn by 4. So sorry, Harpy's staying here. Whoops, sorry. There are no numerals on this card. There are no numerals. I guess, sorry, there are numerals here. There are no numerals on the power. That's annoying. But applied numerology still seems to be fine. It actually also saves Night Mist. You don't currently have a power otherwise, but I mean, you also play a card off your base power. You flip a token first, right? So if you want to maximize damage, you should play Harpy Hex first. There's not really anything to hit. I mean, we could just aim damage at OblivAeon. I'm not sure if aiming damage at Progeny makes sense. We get 1 damage here, flip token, 1 damage there. We'd be dealing 2 damage for 1 token. Seems bad. I guess we'll just damage OblivAeon. Whoops. And do we need more avians or arcanes? The answer is usually arcanes. Apparently we want more arcanes, it seems. So we flip an avian. I feel like that choice is always so weirdly presented because the question is not what token do you want, it's what token are you flipping? So you always have to think, I want arcanes, so I'm gonna flip an avian. Magical Bequest has a numeral on it. Brook City. Falling Statuary. Oh, Night Mist. Uh-oh. Scions. Playing Aeon Men in the other battle zone. No. Brought all the Aeon Men to this battle zone. Uh-oh. This is each target. Let's reduce damage to Harpy. So now we're having a bajillion Aeon Men in OblivAeon's battle zone. They're not the worst ones to be with OblivAeon, though. It's just the worst one is 7 damage. This is probably deadly. That's 12 damage on Night Mist. Uh-oh, Night Mist is like dying. Yes. No, because this is +1. Oh, I guess order mattered, but whatever. Move OblivAeon to this battle zone. Oh no! Also, I like that I know it's faultless here now. Even though faultless has not properly entered. Alright, so faultless is entering play. Faultless is being dealt 2 damage, which will be reduced by 1. No, he's a nemesis, so it's +1, so it's 3 damage. Aha! No. Oh my god, it's faultless! Discard or destroy. Remove 2 tokens is really difficult. Setback will discard. Rising Fortune. Each hero target in the play area with the most rewards 3 and 1. Which is 4 and 2 because of Nemesis. Actually, he's not Night Mist Nemesis, but I think we established that that was because Night Mist is not actually in the OblivAeon fight canonically. I mean, if our goal is to keep Shattering Blow alive, let me hit setback. Out, down. Move those heroes to the other battle zone. So what you're saying is now we get the thing flipped anyway? Oh, I see. Wait, I don't see. Oh, okay. No, I do see now. Okay, I got confused. I was expecting Aeon Men to be destroyed. Battle Zone 1 moved Aeon Men to Battle Zone 1. Battle Zone 2 moved OblivAeon to Battle Zone 2. And then OblivAeon said, hey, let's move everyone to Battle Zone 1. All right. So I guess we're going to Battle Zone 2, and we're going to be dealt 7 damage. It'd be a really nice turn for Grease Gun. I guess Liquid Nitrogen rounds, but we don't have a gun! No! So the next objective is War-Torn Landscape. At the end of your turn, play the top 2 cards of the environment deck. At the end of any other hero's turn, if there are no environment cards in play in your battle zone, flip this card. Actually, do I take this? I probably don't need to take it right now, though. Thing is... So this flips... When does this flip again? What's the ordering? When there are 5 tokens, flip this. At the start of OblivAeon's turn, destroy an environment card. At the end of OblivAeon's turn, if there are 3 environment cards in play, remove this card from the game. At which point we're in phase 2. Generally don't want to speed run that. He is currently countdown on 3 though, which if we don't flip him this cycle, countdown will be at 2. But if he does another Temporal Fractures, it's not good. In any case, we don't need this on Expatriate, we just need this on anyone, which, I mean, Harvey doesn't have an objective anyway, so Harvey would be getting it at the very least. Ow. The nitrogen rounds would be nice to play right now. I think I want a guaranteed gun right now versus random equipments or anything else. Prejudice first because artwork order. I don't actually want to take the lab right out. Faultless is a better one. Practical shotgun would have been drawn too. Okay. Ow. So we do actually have 4 equipments now. It requires discarding or destroying Jack Handle, though. It gives me T-Rex bot who deals 9 damage and Fixer's at 6. Means chances are someone's going to be taken out. Especially because there's a lot of low hit point totals here. So there's no reason to like hold on to any of this, I don't think. I guess we could destroy Prejudice, actually. We hit Imperial and he deals damage, right? Yes, he does. Jack Handle would be nice to play. Like, if we're gonna do anything effective before Fixer goes down, it's going to be Jack Handle, right? Play Jack Handle. If I use his power, I have to destroy something. Whatever. We'll destroy Hair Trigger Reflexes. I guess the lab rat does die if I do that. Which is okay, because there might not be 3 environment cards in play. Especially, like, this lab rat dies to a sneeze, right? So, like, the environment could just explosively vat. Could do Chemical Explosion, or could do Super Cool Trisulfan Vet. Either one of those killed the lab rat, so it's okay. Also, Empyrean being hit at any point destroys the lab rat. T-Rex bot! I'd rather flip faultless. So now you don't actually need to do the slash stuff. If Night Mist takes Mist form, then Shattering Blow is safe. Probably better. Like, we could get Chronoist. And Night Mist could then play Mist form. And someone else plays something? We could do an Enlightenment on Fixer instead of playing the other thing. Mistfield no, not Mistfield Recovery. Shard Night Mist seems fun. Missed the times what it was. I don't remember if it was a 3 or a 4. Night Mist dealing herself 4 damage. Fixer draws 4 cards. Might find Grease Gun. Also might not find Grease Gun. What are the probabilities here? How many Grease Guns are there? There are 2 out of 34 cards. Doesn't seem too strong, though. Trade. Ow! Oh yeah, this also. Or no, right? Never mind. We need that. We need that. I mean, you're never getting Filter Heist, but time and time again, this would be a good time and time again to do it. 5, 7, 9, 10 cards. Could Fumbling full and there'd be more cards. Woo! Nope, not doing that. I mean, I guess Plucky Break. There are 0 tokens. You would regain 3 hit points. It's a card in your trash. And we get to mitigate Harpy. So if there are 12 cards shuffled into decks this way, flip this card. So was that 5, 2, 2, and 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. We have to discard 1 more card. I don't think Fumbling Full can really see much action unless we move to a battle zone without OblivAeon. Mist also has a lot of cards, but Fumbling Full discard's probably the one. Karmic Retribution also a thought. Because if you don't have any tokens, this does nothing. Or Uncharmed Life. Actually, that regains hit points, so probably not. I mean, Night Mist is the only one that's a little more guaranteed to survive. Everyone else is liable to die to a sneeze. Yes, we could discard Grease Monkey Fist because we have a meditation that could get Grease Monkey Fist, which seems better. I mean, not better, but it works as well. Instead of having both means of getting styles, let's discard a style. And then we do get 2 card plays or 3 and 3 damage, which I guess that's the other thing I should have thought about. Now, Fixer might survive. Everyone could die to a sneeze. Sounds like 2020. The Origami Swami, and welcome. We could do Meditate for Driving Mantis, and that might keep Fixer alive a little bit. 3 and 3 damage on Faultless seems good though, and Setback doesn't have a worthwhile card. The only one would be Uncharmed Life that would do anything effective, except he can't use the power right now, so we'll just damage Faultless. I want Chronois to deal Setback damage. He currently has a -2, so no. Yes. Oh. Ah! The damage didn't happen because the 5th token was added and the card flipped and it didn't happen anymore. That's nice. I like that. So Harpy has less to worry about. We will take on War-Torn Landscape. Next on the docket is Enraged Terrorbird. And the next hero that does not have an active objective is Fixer. Actually, having that on Fixer would be pretty nice. Having the Arataki on Fixer, you could play Grease Monkey Fist. That's not the one I was thinking of. He could play Bloody Knuckles, that one. I'm just gonna name random. Alright, this is now Sentinel's Randomizer, where cards have random names and their effects are entirely different. Alright? So, if we can deal 12 damage to OblivAeon, we might be able to well, that'd be really nice because then we have the OblivAeon shard. So our options here are, oh yeah, I'm that guy, and flying stabby knives, and time again. Do you have powers? You do have a power, right? You may draw 1 card or play 1 ongoing card. Either of them effective, though. Draw 2 cards or play 2 ongoing cards, or draw 0 cards or play 0 ongoing cards. No, yeah, no. Play Directed Strike. We would then be able to deal 3 damage, or 3 instances of damage. You are OblivAeon Nemesis, so actually that would be 6 damage. And when you flip a token, you deal damage. To flip 2 arcanes, yeah. So with Directed Strike, we get the OblivAeon chart then. Conjured Aura is passive. You also flip a token here, of course, but I think that's part of the math I did in my head. So you flip 2 tokens, that's 4 damage. You'll have 3 avians, so you'll deal 6 damage. And then your base power flips its tokens, you deal another damage. So 6 instances of 1 damage against the Nemesis is 6 instances of 2 damage, which is 12. Which is 12 or more. Okay. Now. There's no reason, because if he takes damage, he basically dies, although we can reduce... Like, we still have a -2 active. So the first one will be negated, but because we do have applied numerology... I guess that would probably get used up immediately anyway. Huge and immune. They have a +1 from Cursor. I wish I could play them first, because I have 3 Avians right now. Actually... Oh. I wish I had 2 card plays. Actually... If I could play Huge Immune and Directed Strike, but I only have 1 card play off of this power. Playing Huge and Immune is probably better than playing Directed Strike, though, assuming that Harpy survives. I guess with that, I didn't need to discard a 3rd card. Yay! Experimental mutagen brings back the rats! And another rat! Okay, so we do actually have 3 cards in play now. So either you deal 3 damage or Harpy deals 2. It's actually better... Actually, it doesn't make a difference, because Faultless is Harpy's nemesis. Oh, but actually you don't have a +1. So 1 + 1 would be 2, but reduced by 1 because it's even, versus 2 + 1 is 3. Falling statuary! There are a lot of Aeon men in that battle zone. So you do have things that regain hit points for. But... yeah. No damage was dealt this way. Ooh. So the first one has a -2. And then the second one has a -1, but it'll be only 1 damage. Don't have anything. But Fixer is a little better here because he can deal damage versus Setback, who is struggling. Does have Chronos though. So unless OblivAeon deals damage to everything, which takes out lab rats, he is going to be flipping the, or destroying the shield, or removing the shield from the game. Oh hey, Jack Handle, which doesn't do anything even against Nemesis. Why is it? There should be an order of operations there. It might just be a damage preview thing. At the start of the turn, each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. Yeah, so it's good to have Jack Handle then. I forgot the Faultless actually has a passive effect. Is this order of operations? No. I expected nothing, and I'm still let down. Why is this even being asked? Okay, that one makes sense. I wish there was a question about what should take effect first. Yeah, but I should have probably, like, I feel like I should have been asked what should take effect first. I would have selected Biomimetic Plasma Vat, at which point it'd be 0 damage, to which point I'm not being dealt damage, so I don't have to do the minus question. But that preserves applied numerology, right? Because I'm no longer, the first time each hero target we dealt damage, no damage is being dealt, so it's not counting that. But because of that order, no damage is being dealt here. This is sanction. It is actually, I guess it is damage to Harpy. It is damage to Harpy. Don't think order makes sense, or I don't think order matters. Select a player with an active hero, discard or destroy, or deal the hero target with the highest HP in that player's play area 5 energy damage. Night Mist. Skip. Who's considered to have the most rewards? Night Mist. Double checking there wasn't another target over there. I honestly want to keep the Plasma Vat for a bit because we are low on hit points. And assuming he goes to page 2, he deals 5 energy damage. -1 also barely matters, but it would at least keep Fixer alive. So I don't think it really makes a difference whether we have experimental mutagen or not. Because the -1 to rats isn't going to keep them alive from OblivAeon. On the other hand, if I take out a lab rat and he destroys lab rats, actually this also goes away because there'll be 2 or more rats in the environment trash. Let's keep the rats. Actually, I could prevent the destruction. In which case, I didn't need to select this. I could destroy the lab rat. Or no! Yes. If there were 2 lab rats in the trash, destroy this card, I could prevent that destruction. In which case, I don't know. I should have selected the lab rat, is the long and short of it. I'm gonna just rewind. I know it destroys the mint from 6 weeks ago. Stupid Aeon men over there. Alright, we're now on page 2. The Electric Boogaloo. But Night Mist As the OblivAeon shard, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah, so here's damage. Safe, safe, safe. Bye. Cursor saves. We're losing Chronoist. Also, T-Rex bot is going off and is hitting things? Or is he not? Because he's... No, Cursor is +1ing him, so it is bypassing the vet. I'm gonna hit T-Rex bot first. Again, I feel like that should have been an order of operations thing because I could have voted for the -1 from the vat first. Actually, I guess it's a bit tricky. I don't know. But if the -1 from the vat happened first, then the +1 would have made it 1, and then it's not even, so it would have been reduced. It's the same result? No, because he's originally dealing 1 damage, right? And there's 3 things that we usually have, like the when there are simultaneous operations, you choose the order of operations for. So like the first we could select would be the plasma vat reduces the damage by 1, and then the second would be Cursor increases it by 1. At which point we've never dealt even damage, so Faultless wouldn't reduce the damage by 1. I think the rest matters. You're being dealt damage. I don't know if that matters. I want T-Rex bot to deal Dark Watch setback lightning damage. And apparently this preempts. Does the rest matter? I don't think. Oh, I guess there was still one. Oh, we used it up. Whoops. Yeah, because we hit Empyrean. Okay. Whoops. Order did matter. Well, rewind. We already lost our mint. Music change. Okay, hit Harpy first. Then hit T-Rex, but I guess it doesn't really matter the order in any case. Is there a setting? There was one for... redirects, but not for increases and decreases. I can file a bug. Bit off, I guess, from where it happened, but I'm gonna submit a bug because it's irritating me. He reduces by 1. Oh, yeah. Here, we'll make it not passive voice. How about that? It's not passive voice. Then T-Rex bot deals follows damage. There's another thing that was bothering me, wasn't there? Probably should submit a different bug for this, but I'm going to put it together because screw you, John. Also, this is not beta feedback, so I have to do this, and I don't have an email client, so I will submit without email, and we'll get up to 100%, and we'll say feedback failed. Ask failed successfully, or something like that. My bits are going down because we're uploading. Yeah. So setback was in-capped. We're choosing a deck. I don't see any of the Cauldron heroes here. Actually, does this include all the decks that weren't... included in the initial listing of this one-shot requires? I believe so, because the Void Guard is here. I mean, I know that... I was just joking, by the way, about the Cauldron Heroes. I know that it's been said that Cauldron Heroes will not appear in one-shot OblivAeon matches, because if custom heroes could be included, then there'd be a custom hero whose power says win the game. And that would just cheat the one-shot. So one hero may draw a card, one hero may use a power, reveal the top card of a deck, discard it, or put it on the bottom of that deck. Interesting. You also have no... Oh, you do have a... You have Chronos, of course you do. Tempted to bring Tachyon for that, then. Although any player, any hero... benefits from additional card plays. It's actually a really nice reward to get back immediately because you don't really lose anything. Normally you lose a play and sometimes a power, especially if the power was going to be when you played. I guess in a sense you could still lose a power, but you still have your base power. In any case, any hero benefits from additional card plays, so they get set up faster. Any hero, though, would be really effective here. Also, hello, 15 Aeon Men in Battle Zone 1. Hopefully you do not be dealt damage by OblivAeon. Also, we do have the Focus of Power over there, too. Just have to make sure he doesn't move to that battle zone, I guess. I mean, there are 3 Scions in Battle Zone 2 and 1 in Battle Zone 1. So it probably makes sense to stay in this Battle Zone. There's only 3 tokens on the Devastation card? Cool. I guess there are some removed because we flipped him with like countdown 2. Anyway. A legacy would be really nice, I think. Especially if he draws next evolution and lead from the front. The rest of the team is hurting pretty bad. But I'm gonna go with legacy. Which version of legacy? Doesn't seem like powers are too effective right now. Plays might be better. You could maybe also bring a Haka. I mean, Haka says either Night Mist or Fixer. I don't know that's... OblivAeon Sharded Night Mist is just awkward, by the way. I have no idea how to play her now. Actually, I guess the way to play her is she gets Amulet and redirects all her self-damage. But, yeah, that's... She needs to draw that first, but... Fixer could be spared, but Fixer's not really that set up right now. Although on the other hand, dealing damage to each non-hero target is still really good, especially for the Anman and stuff that we have now. We still have this Vat, I guess. But still, I think Legacy still makes sense. I'm just not sure. I don't think it's damage increase. I don't think it's damage dealing. Giving Fixer a power also seems a bit weird because he has to destroy something. Which it's always a hero ongoing or equipment card, so it's not rewards unless they're ongoing or equipment, but those are not the case. Probably just card play. I guess the thing about card play, though, is that the reward already gives a card play. On the other hand, Overwatch does get rid of environment effects we don't want. Each and every one of us made a choice to be here. I'm proud of all of you. What did you get? Next evolution, lead for the front! GG. Also a heroic interception. Do we play that? I think we have a win condition, but Night Mist needs Oblivion. I guess only +3 damage is not that much. You're definitely staying here, right? In any case, he's at 32 hit points, so damage is not a concern right now. Raged Terror Bird. That wants to be on Legacy, doesn't it? Maybe? I mean, Legacy with Enraged Terror Bird and Heroic Interception is just cheese, but... Actually, it doesn't even have to be on Legacy, that's the thing. Does it? I guess it does, because it's... When a hero target in this player area would be dealt damage, redirect it. The next candidate for this is Fixer. It is only... It's a target, so it gets destroyed if when it's ever dealt damage that it gets removed. Do we have this means for this yet? I guess, actually, yeah, this is better on Expatriate anyway. I mean, it's actually an Expatriate card anyway. So I don't think we swap or trade. We don't need to shuffle because that's a good reward. The submachine gun doesn't do anything. Well, actually it does do a damage to Sanction and OblivAeon. And Faultless is gonna reduce it because of stupid reasons, in my opinion. But the alternative is we Arsenal access. Our deck's shuffled, so I guess it's open season what's in here. I was gonna say it's not a shotgun because we already saw a shotgun. But that got discarded. I guess we do still have aim if we miss. Yeah. A machine gun or flak jacket? Well, I'll take the flak jacket then. We'll just aim instead. Black Jacket protects Expatriate from OblivAeon damage. I want to reveal cards. They revealed 3 more keywords! Yay! Oh yeah, I guess we do still have this thing going on. If there are no environment cards in play in your battle zone, flip this. Is there a way of doing that? The only way would be if Legacy repeats his power. But that's not happening right now. Now, am I destroying Mist Form? Probably a fine time to do it. Like, Nightmist could play Call Forth and discard Mistfield Recovery or Mists of Time. Hopefully find an amulet and play it off of Chronoist. And then starting next round, she could just use OblivAeon Shard, and the first time she's dealt damage, she redirects it, which, since it's Darkwatch, she doesn't have base damage, base power damage, but she does have a Heedless Lash, which, imagine that being comboed. Wombo comboed. Yeah, I guess they are destroying Mist Form then. Destroying Faultless would be nice. Did I discard Grease Monkey Fist? And then I drew it back? When the OblivAeon just flipped, I drew it back? Is that what happened? I'm so confused why it's here. Actually, Riveting Crane would be really nice because of the fact that we have a permanent -1, at least for now. Plus it reduces the -1 from Faultless. Does Empyrean also deal each target or just each hero target? Each target. We want to do this to everyone first. Again, that could have been 3 damage if it was ordered differently, but there could be a ruling somewhere that says you do the pluses first, then if it's even, you do the minus for Faultless, and then you do other minuses. I don't know. But it doesn't seem right or consistent with other effects that I've seen. Now, this is 0 to everyone. Except the ones that are irreducible. And I don't think order matters. Tire Iron. Man, I could keep Fixer alive. I mean, it's not a threat though. And we have a heroic interception that we might just play immediately. I mean, Legacy playing Chronoist into Heroic Interception. I guess his base power also plays a card, doesn't it? Or removes an environment card. So like we could just take out the Enraged Terrorbird right here. And then it's done. Otherwise we have to discard a card to redirect that damage to any hero target, which would probably just be Cursor, or minus has probably already been used up, but it doesn't matter who is dealt damage. Probably would be dealt to Legacy because he's highest, but or it could just be dealt to T-Rex bot and he goes off. Actually, that sounds better. In which case I would rather do this damage straight up. At the end of this villain turn, each hero may use a power. At the start of this villain turn, each non-villain target regains 2 hit points. Ooh, and if we have Heroic Interception, Faultless is immune to damage. That seems really nice. So Legacy actually has 3 plays, but one of them is Chronoist and one is Heroic Interception. And one might be whatever is drawn, because I don't know if it would be any of these just yet. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could play both Lead from Front and Next Evolution next round. And then they'd be saved from anything that destroys ongoings, but I don't know. But a question is whether we can take out Faultless through any other means. Limus doesn't have damage this round. He's playing Call Forth in some capacity, and probably whatever gets drawn if it's an amulet. I mean, it is Harpy Nemesis. So token flip. Token flip. Damage. And then also T-Rex bot is going off, which is also damage. I don't think there's that much AoE. I think I'll just do this damage here and get it over with. Why is this damage irreducible? Oh, it was just a preview. It only looked irreducible. Alright, we're losing the Aeon Thralls. Yeah, so it looked irreducible because it was the damage that was being dealt to the Enraged Terror Bird, whose damage is dealt to that target is irreducible, but the damage itself is not irreducible. Just a little visual bug, I guess. But it wasn't actually irreducible, which is good. Empyrean has already been hit, right? I believe so. Yeah, it was hit by Jack Handle, so order doesn't matter. At the end of your turn, if at least 5 cards are destroyed this turn, flip this card. That seems unlikely. It's also not really a very good reward. Although with the OblivAeon shard, it's nice AoE, but still better than shuffling though. Hey, the Mecha Knights. The Mecha Knights. That may be taken by Legacy, but traded with Night Mist. We don't need the damage plus, so we don't do this. Star Shield Necklace, Tome of Elder Magic, Amulet of the Elder Gods, and Elder Ring. Alright, now let's look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Oblivion, Call Forth, Planar Banishment. Well, with OblivAeon shard, Oblivion is actually not happening. I don't think I can do that unless we have Heroic Interception. Actually, we are going to be Heroic Intercepted, aren't we? The problem, though, is that Legacy is going to be dealt some of the damage. Actually, there's not that many tokens on here. It's probably not even worth it still. I mean, I guess even with a +2, it's fine. Actually, okay, so if the third Legacy play is Next Evolution, then Faultless lets Legacy use the Next Evolution power to be immune to Infernal damage. Which is going to make Oblivion not... Oh, it's energy damage. Oh, what? That's energy damage! Does end of turn damage is energy? What? I guess it can't all be Infernal. So, alright, so Oblivion is safe to play. I could Heedless Slash it. Although, actually, the self-damage isn't happening anyway. But it would do a second instance of damage. It would do 3 plus X damage off of the sparkle number of Oblivion. I just would kind of prefer for that self-damage to be redirected with the amulet first. Especially because you don't have a damage-dealing base power. On the other hand, we'd never be able to Heedless Slash into Oblivion in that case, because the second card would then have damage that can't redirect, so... Do I draw Oblivion? Do I leave it on top, or do I just not do it? I guess actually no, the thing is I can't have both Night Mist not be immune to damage and also not deal each hero target a bajillion damage. So actually I guess we're just gonna draw Oblivion then and save Heedless Slash for something else. Like if we Heedless Slash into Master of Magic or something, or Star Shield Necklace, or literally anything that doesn't do damage itself, it's fine. So we draw Oblivion then. And then these two are going to be seen again by Faultless giving Night Mist a power. I'll put Planar Banishment on top, because if I do play that off of Heedless Slash, it's cool. And... I don't actually want to give this away. I want to trade for Form the Mecha Knight. Actually fine, if Legacy takes this, then we get 5 draws. And then we trade it to Night Mist, who then gets the actual reward. Actually no, Legacy can't take it because he has to play Chronomist, but Harpy could trade for it actually. Or Expatriate could just take it. Unless we're trying to get War-Torn Landscape. Each time you use a power during your turn other than the first time damage happens at the end of your turn, you may use a power. Still don't have another power. Could have had another power. I think we discarded it at some point. Magical Bequest, yeah, it got discarded. In which case that's not happening, but it's playing lots of environment cards. I mean, this environment is so weird because, like, sometimes it's an innocuous environment if it plays biomimetic plasma vets. Sometimes it's a really good damage-dealing environment if you're playing an irradiated cyclohexene vat. And sometimes it's the worst environment in the world when you have to deal with a bajillion 1/1 and 1 damage animations. I don't think we want the plays, though, is the thing. I think trading or swapping this out then and getting the Mecha Knight on Harpy then makes sense, in which case I could give that objective to Legacy so that he does have an objective even though he's playing a Chronoist right now, but he's not going to destroy anything this turn anyway. Like, there's not even targets to destroy here. But I guess Night Mist still has to keep, yeah, never mind. Night Mist needs the objective so that she can trade for the Mecha Knight. That's what was going on. Duh. One damage. One damage for the heroic interception. Amulet doesn't even do that much just yet. But it is going to be important for any, like, self-damage or environment damage, I guess, because Lead from the front only protects from villain damage. Alright, so we're swapping. So, Summon the Colosseum is here. Whenever a hero target deals 2 more damage to multiple targets in a single turn, or deals one target 4 more damage at once, I believe that's called Obli-and. Okay. I think it's actually fine to take Uncontrollable Flock because we do actually have our tokens under control, and this flips tokens and deals damage, and we have a lot of targets to damage. We only 3 targets right now, but that's still fine by me. You deal damage equal to the number of avians. It'd be nice if I could end with 3, but actually I can because we don't need to flip off of Fusion and Munin. So we actually flip an Arcane here. Oh, there's 4 targets! Right! Did we want the Enraged Terrorbird on Legacy, though? I guess it's difficult because Legacy doesn't have an objective. In any case, priority numero uno is Oblivion. Oh yeah, you also get to play a card here. And now you have 4 avians. Have Calling the Flock, but we already have Fusion and Munin, but that would heal them to max. If I discard it, an avian gets flipped, but I could play it and keep the avians, and if I have 4 avians, I'll hit everything right now, so I'll put it in play. The thing is, yeah, as long as I have an Arcane, then Uncontrollable Flock doesn't get destroyed. And actually, if all control tokens are avian, we get to destroy stuff. I don't... They're in play. They're in play. I guess it didn't matter where I searched. Oh, and damage is being dealt here. Actually, that then destroys... Oh, that does actually destroy the Enraged Terrorbird, in which case I do flip a token off of Fusion and Munin, because I don't have enough things. Yeah. Actually, I'm only dealing 1 damage, right? I'm only getting a boost because of Nemesis and Irreducible. Oh, actually, I am getting an extra boost. This is projectile damage, and because I have 3 or more avians, projectile damage is increased by 1. But applied numerology reduces, and the VAT is reducing, so actually I could leave the avians out if I so wanted. Oh, but Heroic Interception, never mind. I'm overthinking things. No one's being dealt damage except for the non-hero things. And now we do have the Arataki, but it's on Fixer. But I mean, like, no real way to prevent that from happening at this point. So Fusion and Munin are dealing 3 damage, but Harpy's also dealing... I guess no, because it's Infernal off of Harpy Hex. So she's only dealing 1 damage. Increased by 1 to Nemesis. But then this does do projectile, and that does hit a number of things. But yeah, we don't need to hit more than 3 things, but with Heroic Interception it's safe. And we probably could just destroy any environment card with that, so it's fine. We don't need Arcanes right now. I don't even think these need Arcanes. I guess, okay, Ancient Tome wants Arcanes. Arcane Explosion wants arcanes. Okay, fine. But I'm still gonna just do the damage. And we're gonna draw all these cards. I don't care what they are. Draw them. Hoist Chain. Not sure if I'm even using it. Oh yeah. Well, it's good that well, okay, whatever. Planner Banishment is drawn. I don't know if I knew Mecha Knight was available yet when I searched the deck, but whatever. Alright, so this one's interesting. Because this does different things based on which token is in the majority. And Faultless. At the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the villain deck. All right, and this is just okay. Play an Aeon Man. Let's see if we can get every single Aeon Man in play in Battle Zone 1. Escape Lab Rat! Mr. Fixer has doubled his hit points! And no damage is being dealt because of Heroic Interception, but also because of the Plasma Vat. And Mr. Fixer has doubled his hit points. How are there only 3 tokens? I don't think we added many tokens. Hello, Voss. Like what? OblivAeon on page 1 adds a token, right? Then add 1 devastation token. So we had like 3 turns, so we added 3 tokens. I think other than the turn where we put everyone in Battle Zone 2, we didn't trigger tokens off of Scions. And the only one was Progeny in Battle Zone 1, so that was 4 tokens. And then when he moved, when he flipped a page, I think the countdown was at 2, so he removed 2 tokens. So we're at 2, and we just added 1 from Progeny. So he just hasn't had many opportunities to add tokens. It's kind of unfortunate because of the shard. And I do have a decision here about whether I want Legacy to be immune to energy damage to add 5 devastation tokens. But if I make Legacy immune to energy, then Night Mist beats him up with Oblivion. I guess that's probably okay. That Scion deals each hero target 1 and 1, but it's Heroic Interception plus the Plasma Vat, so it's nothing. Legacy was the correct choice for hero, but he just kind of drew the nuts. He started with Heroic Interception, lead from the front, and next evolution. It's literally perfection. And this is also dealing hero targets damage. This Night Mist will not take damage. Now here's powers. So Expatriate has a gun now. Does not have ammo. And we didn't draw a takedown, so it's not 100% best. Still pretty good. Guess there's a question of, do we destroy something with Fixer? Night Mist's power is pretty innocuous. Legacy's power... We don't really need to destroy the Plasma Vat. It's actually helping us, especially because damage to villain targets is irreducible. The one that's difficult is Voss. He has a -3 innate plus the -1. He has a -4, so Fixer can't get past that presently. We do get a play. Or no, I guess we're using Next Evolution for either Infernal. Never mind, we don't get a play there. The Night Mist doesn't do much. Fixer... yeah, is either destroying something or... I guess Flak Jacket could be destroyed. I want to keep the Riveting Crane. It's essentially the same as Grease Monkey Fist when there's damage reduction happening. But I don't have cards that I would otherwise want to destroy right now. Other than Black Jacket. But 3 damage to everything still seems great. Oh man, it'd be so nice if Expatriate did have an ammo card. Although actually it would be used up immediately. It would also be nice if Fixer could somehow deal a bajillion damage, but that's not happening. The only hero that got incapped was Setback. He gives Draw, Power, and Reveal, which is not that helpful for Fixer. Weird. There's not really that much that's super effective here. RP does play a card. Arcane Explosion! Deal each target 5 infernal damage? I mean, actually, this is the time to play it because all the heroes are immune to damage except for Legacy. And actually, he's going to be immune to Infernal, so actually he doesn't even take the damage. Oh my god. Okay, well, Legacy goes first then. Then Harpy's like, yo, if I do flip my last Arcane, then Uncontrollable Flock gets destroyed, and I don't actually want that to happen. I'm actually at a wrong number of tokens here, which is unfortunate. Guess I'll flip an Avian. I guess. Am I even playing here? Oh, right, duh. Arcane Explosion. That was what we were playing. Right. Oh, never mind. We are at the right number of tokens, because now we're back at... Okay, it's perfect. All according to plan. I guess order slightly matters in a sense, but not really. The only hero target is Legacy takes 0, so. The only non-immune hero target is Legacy, I mean. Just fast forward through this. It's damage. Be happy there's damage happening. Oh, we damaged Voss! We have damaged Grand Warlord Voss! And we destroyed the Lab Rat, right, okay. Lab Rat dies to almost anything. It's the only power. You have to destroy something. There's no nemesis here. Ooh, damage to boss. Night Mist now gives us the most anticlimactic final power. Here are 3 cards of your deck, Night Mist. Which one do you want on top? Well, you're playing Oblivion your turn. Actually, you're playing Oblivion your turn, so we actually do want this controlled. 4 and 4? No, 4 and 3. 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Legacy. I'm just wondering how much more damage Empyrean is gonna get. I guess Expatriate's job right now is to feed Fixer. She's playing Infinity Cannon every turn, I guess. She's gonna play guns. Night Mist already kills Empyrean, however, Empyrean flips, right? It would be at 15. So the question is, are we going to get to that before Night Mist's turn? I think actually, if we do get him flip before Night Mist's turn, then that would just be lethal, right? 4 and 3, each plus 3 is going to be 7 and 6, so it's 13. It's a sad number. Maybe there's a Devastation token on Oblivion's turn. But we are getting 3 off Fixer. We're getting 5 off of Infinity Cannon. Okay, well in that case I hit Sanction. Oh, this is also Boss Nemesis, okay. Oh! Ah! 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 No damage was dealt this way. That's cute. Oh, also OblivAeon is hitting for 5. Damn. Damn, son. And Legacy will be dealt damage, so we're not adding Devastation tokens. We need a Sentinel's workshop mod. Not just extra decks, but an actual workshop mod. Similar to Slay the Relics, where we can see statistics such as how much damage was not reduced by irreducibility, you know? Like, Riveting Crane has dealt an additional 54 damage. That would be interesting statistics. Sure, we'll summon the Coliseum, I guess. Oh look, we have Nature's Compulsion. That's, interesting. That slightly makes me want to move Fixer to the other battle zone and just wreck shit up over there and then come back, but then he loses Riveting Crane or Jack Candle because there's no one else in Battle Zone 1. I guess Fixer's taking the objective, but I don't think we're going to really make use of it. I do like the reward a lot though. And I think it's really fun against, like, OblivAeon Phase 3 because you get to not be in OblivAeon's battle zone after you use a power in his area or something. I don't know. Okay, well, Expatriate is funding Fixer, I think, at the moment, so submachine gun's gonna be it. So currently Fixer is taking out Empyrean. Yeah, this also avoids his end of turn play because at the end of your turn, move back to OblivAeon's battle zone, and then you do the end of turn effects that would work, which is fun. So how much is this again? 15. I missed is doing 4 and 3. Each plus 3 is 7 and 6 is 13, so Empyrean will be at 2. When this card is destroyed, each player may draw a card and use a power. What? What? Excuse me. Excuse me. And he falls over from RPX, you're right. In which case I would really like Harpy to have another power. I guess Ancient Tome. I guess Ancient Tome. Or, oh yeah, that's not a power. Or Legacy could do it, and he could also use Next Evolution. In addition to a card play of some sort. Okay, so we don't need to do the damage here then. Just hit OblivAeon. He's already almost a third of the way to KO'd, and the countdown's still at 5. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but this seems pretty one. The main problem is that we're not going to have Heroic Interception anymore, but we do still have Lead from the Front to save Night Mist. We have Arataki that saves Fixer. I don't know what saves Legacy right now, but do I overdrive? Actually, if I overdrive, I kill Empyrean. I don't play a card here then. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're no longer immune to damage. Or, not immune, but reducing damage. Still enough damage to take out Empyrean. If it wasn't, then that would have been a reason to do overdrive, I suppose. Bye, submachine gun. Bloody Knuckles, you say? Bloody Knuckles. Oh, Bloody Knuckles, I could move Fixer to Battle Zone 1 and take out all the Aeon then, and then move back to Battle Zone 2. Or I just stay here because this is where the fun is happening. Okay, stay here. Citizen Storm, who dies immediately? But, like, why? I guess it will be Oblivion sharded. Command of the Gods is not happening, right? 5 cards being destroyed, that's not happening. Or trade. Let me trade. Oh, right, never mind. Never mind, we're trading. Because Mecha Knight! I have to discard a card. And then Oblivion! This will be hitting Legacy, so... Or no, wait, no, he's immune, never mind. He's immune. This would be so much nicer with plus 15. Hey, summon a Coliseum. Nice. I believe Heroic Interception has prevented over 100 damage. Alright, top 3 cards. Mistbound. Mistbound? Mistbound? GG, OblivAeon. I guess I draw it. I could Heedless Slash it, I suppose. And it doesn't do self-damage, which is nice. I could Heedless... Well, I probably don't want to... I kind of don't want to do this until he's on page 3. Because that would be highest value. Oh! Oh! Mecha Knight. Mecha Knight's gonna go off not once, but twice. Faultless plus Empyrean's Destruction. The problem is when Empyrean is destroyed, we lose a Devastation token. And Sanction's also gonna get destroyed, which means we get 1 Devastation token. Oh my god. That is so sad. We're winning too good. So Mecha Knight's doing like 1+1 damage 5 times. I guess. Like the first round does hit OblivAeon for 1+3 5 times. So that's 20 damage. Then Empyrean is actually, oh no. Yeah, because Empyrean's Destruction has to happen first for me to be able to use this twice, which means that I would only get a 1+2 off of this. So 15 damage then, and then 10 damage on Faultless's. Or no, I guess if Sanction's still in play, it's a 15 again. No, because Sanction's dying to fucking, sorry, frickin' Mecha Knight. So the second round's always going to be 10. So that's going to be a 25 damage Mecha Knight, which is sad. I guess it can be boosted by Elder Ring now. Especially if Legacy's power is to have someone play a card. How many damage types does Legacy need to be immune to? It doesn't want to be immune to energy. On the other hand, being immune to energy is what stops damage from being done anyway. I could choose the order between Empyrean and token removal? Ah. Fair enough. So yeah, this would do 15 the first time. Yeah, so each player uses a power, so if Legacy allows Night Mist to play Elder Ring, then that'd be 20 the first time as well. Still not going to be 100, or close to 100 for us, unfortunately. Let's see. Boss is dealing energy as well, and that's going to Legacy. You're dealing energy. We want to redirect an amount of that to Legacy. Empyrean will be gone, Sanction will be gone. Voss, yeah, Voss just does energy. I'm not doing 100 damage at once. Why even bother? On this page, he deals infernal damage. Alexi's going to want 2 damage immunities to be safe, energy and infernal. Although it's not likely we're getting that page flip. But infernal damage does allow for, like, in the event that somehow 12 devastation tokens are added and he destroys an environment, we're no longer taking 20 irreducible infernal damage. So I guess energy and infernal is safest. And actually, as long as no damage is dealt, then there's 8 devastation tokens, or not 8, but 5 more. So yeah, we do want to be immune to the energy and the infernal. But we are getting 3 chances at next evolution. Or 3 legacy powers, that is. Which could be 3 chances next evolution. 1 on Legacy's turn, 1 on Harpy's turn when she takes out Empyrean, and 1 on Faultless's action. So 2 of those have to be next evolution, which means we could give a card play on one of them to Night Mist for Elder Ring. But long story short, we're not mistbounding this turn because we're not doing 100 damage this turn, I think is what we've decided. And since Empyrean is also giving a card draw, I think I'm just going to draw Mistbound. And then useless power. Useless effect. Just put an effect on top, I guess. Oh yeah, we're also discarding the cards anyway. Yeah, so I guess the first card gets drawn, the second card's getting discarded by Mecha Knight, and the third card's getting drawn by Empyrean, so I really didn't want to put Mistbound in a place where I would potentially use it. Discard, discard, discard. No! No! Second Rogue Interception is gone. It's okay. I think we're fine. Now, Citizen Storm. We're not destroying you this turn. You'd be destroyed to Mecha Knight, though. We have an ongoing that we can sacrifice for you. I don't care about the damage. I also don't care about the reward itself. Other than if Night Mist had it, it'd been okay. I guess we could use an incap. Hey, how about we use an incap? The problem is, if I use something like Mecha Knight right now, it kills Empyrean and Sanction. And so, like, that just wastes a lot of opportunities there. And Jack Handle right now also wouldn't be too good. I guess I could use the power to trigger next evolution 3 times, but that seems foolish. Do we need to destroy an environment card? We don't. This Plasma Vat is fine. This Plasma Vat is fine right now. Except for when it gets destroyed and then the environment deals 4 damage to everyone. I guess I can't prevent that, can I? But Night Mist would survive that, right? Night Mist has frickin' Amulet. She's fine. Everything is fine. I don't have to use Heroic Evolution. I could use my base power this turn to play Amulet, or play the base. Use the power to use base power to play Elder Ring, and then I can use next evolution for my power phase. Is what I mean. But I could also Flip an avian so that uncontrollable flock doesn't destroy an ongoing or environment card that we don't need. Gives me a play. So I could flip the arcade back. None of these are that, like, effective, though. I guess I could just play a bunch of stuff with Harpy. I don't think I need next evolution for that much, though. But there's not, like, I guess I could just Infinity Cannon. But that's just 5 damage, you no longer have aim. I could also shuffle this deck, because I'm not using Citizen Storm, right? Also demanded the gods, but that's lol. Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle it. Okay. Create contraption. Whenever an equipment card is discarded, add a token. Or Chekhov's hairdryer. Ooh, that on Fixer would be really nice. That's a way of getting irreducible damage on Voss. Oh yeah, we also have a play off of frickin' Chronoist. We also have a frickin' play off of frickin' Chronoist. I'm probably playing Bolster Allies here. And Master of Magic. Ooh, charge. Oh, actually, yeah, if Fixer has the hairdryer, Backhandle actually makes it hilarious, doesn't it? Your hero deals 6 irreducible energy damage twice to all non-hero targets. Okay. So what other thing did we get? We got Eldritch Training? And I guess we drew another card on Night Mist. I don't know what she drew. I got distracted by Charge and then Hairdryer. Charge doesn't work now because that would take out Empyrean. Hairdryer with Jackhandle doesn't work quite like that. Oh. Well, at least, at the very least, it's still doing 6 irreducible damage to Voss. And all non-hero targets, but also Voss. If I had an ammo card in here... Speed loading is... It's so slow. If it said take an ammo card from your trash and put it into play, it'd be so much better. But putting an ammo card from my trash onto the top of my deck slows down my draw. Plus, it's another weird expatriate card because she doesn't have any card that profits cards in her hand. Like, she has a card that searches for 2 cards in her deck and puts 1 into play and 1 into her deck, but... Or 1 into your hand, I guess, also. That's a way of adding to your hand, but you'd rather play it in most cases unless it's 2 ammos. In any case, like, this is just a card that, like, makes her hand size go down. Plus, it slows down her draw, because it doesn't say draw an additional card. It just puts, like, makes her draw that turn be whatever ammo card you want from your trash. It's so dumb. To be fair, this was made early in Sentinel's production, and so some of these cards have gotten refined, or at least their card methodology has been refined since. I guess this is a card for Fixer to eat, isn't it? So I don't need to play a card for Fixer to eat, was what I was trying to figure out there. You don't have ammo. I don't even have quick load. The idea is you play it once you're all set up. Yeah. But reaching the point of being set up takes ages. I guess I could play Master of Magic. I thought that was maybe what I was thinking of doing. Right, that was my original thought. And I got distracted. I'm emulating Peasant, who I was watching earlier, who was voicing out what he was planning on doing, and then reads chat, and then forgot what he was planning on doing, so he replans it out, and then reads chat again, and then forgot what he was doing. I'm doing that now, too, myself. So if we want that on Fixer, he does have a current objective. We could trade for it. Alternatively, we'd have to skip Expatriates thing, I guess. Or, well, no, Expatriate could just take this and trade for it. Do we have enough equipments for it? I mean, obviously you'd like to get it just by other effects that discard stuff, but yeah, we do have enough equipments. But like, we're not getting this here either. This is just not happening ever. I could trade for, or not trade, swap out. And then Expatriate gets another mission that might involve discards. And then we do the trade on Fixer. So Expatriate's objective: if there are more hero targets in this battle zone than non-hero targets in the other battle zone. 12 non-hero targets. That's a nice one. But that's also kind of not happening. Alright, so one of these is going on Empyrean. Oh, two of these has to go on Empyrean. Oh, I guess... Never mind, we get... As long as there are enough avians, then we deal enough damage for this. But we don't want too many avians now, because we don't have immunity. But yeah, this goes on OblivAeon. And then we do have to destroy something because I mathed it slightly wrong. The hit points were nice, but if the environment explodes, then it's extra damage to us anyway, so we'll just get rid of it. It's gone. Okay, now what? We're also getting a power off of Empyrean. I don't think it's likely she's going to be dealt damage by a non-hero target, but does have a lot of hit points right now. I'll put this out, and then you have it. I'll put that out. Eldritch Training returns. So we haven't done this flip yet. Oh no, we did. Sorry, start a turn flip. Just kidding. I can read. But we haven't done the end of turn damage, which we want to damage 3 things. Do we have another? We don't have hero or we don't have objective targets. I think I flip a bird. Oh, there are 4 targets. Oh, but I can't damage boss. It doesn't really matter if I hit Sanction or not. Oh, Empyrean is immune to this damage. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Probably should have paid attention to the fact that he's immune. I knew he was immune to melee because I had it in the back of my mind that Fixer can't hit Empyrean with melee damage, but forgot about the projectile part. Which means that I actually need to use my flippings on. Yeah, I need to do it this way then. So I miss out on 4 damage to OblivAeon. I think it still makes sense to do that. Yeah, I mean, obviously I still have to flip. Yeah, and 3 Avians, there are now 3 Scions to hit anyway, so that's that. Actually, can Fixer hit Voss now? He can't, right? 3 damage minus 3. But after Sanction is taken out, it'll be 3 minus 2. Damn it, why is it this order? Can I have Night Mist start using a power and then in the middle of it let someone else take a chance? Oh well. There's no reason not to have Night Mist go, right? I'll get right on that. Yep, that's 25, right? Oh no, she's not hitting Sanction with this. Oh, right, because it's not AoE. Oh. Why am I so dumb? H-Bra, read the card. I'm sure people were wondering for the past 30 minutes why I kept thinking Night Mist was taking out Sanction. So what is Sanction doing? The hero target with the lowest is Fixer, but that redirects to Arataki, so it doesn't matter. You're kind of wondering. At least John knows better than to question my thinking, because John sometimes has a very passive-aggressive question asking beans. I don't know how to say it. But he often voices a question, but in a way that makes it sound like I'm an idiot for thinking this way. Or maybe I'm just internalizing it wrongly. Again, Fixer's not doing... We didn't take out Sanction, so Fixer's not actually taking out Voss either. Or not hitting Voss. Unless I had Fixer play Bloody Oh, but it doesn't change Night Mist's thing either. Does it make sense for Fixer to play Bloody Knuckles off of Legacy and then... I don't know. I mean, this is going to be used twice anyway, right? So it's going to be destroying something else. I guess Harpy has cards. Harpy has an Ancient Tome. This is going to be used this turn now. Although you don't have 3 or more Arcanes. But applied numerology, we can reduce it. All right, so Harpy plays or uses Ancient Tome, reduces the numeral on arcades. Excellent. Uncontrollable flock number 2. It doesn't even have to be one of these that gets. Oh, you don't have any ongoings in your hand. How bad is it that I actually want to do this? It's fine, right? We have 3 avians. We have 3 targets to hit. RPX is limited, so I can't do it anyway, but uncontrollable block is not limited! I guess Expatriate is just straightforward, too. Hey, we have an ammo card. Wow. If I plan it out right, I could let Voss kill Sanctions so he adds 3 tokens. Ooh. Oh, mama. Add 3 tokens there, add 5 tokens there, 11 tokens. I guess we could do that. Fixer's using his base power twice, in which case I'm not really... I'm dealing 6 damage to Sanction off of that. Maybe that's a bad idea. It's a fine idea. Even if he blows up an environment, we're going to be immune to the infernal damage. As long as Legacy becomes immune to infernal, which she can do now or later. Currently immune to energy. Is he immune to energy? Or did I use this? I used this. Okay, so Legacy needs to be immune to something then. Whoops. Good thing I didn't think about plays here, because I can't exactly play a card here. I guess it's not really a priority that he's immune to Infernal, but it would be a safety measure in case, especially the Scions add Devastation tokens, or an Aeon Man that OblivAeon destroys or something. Do we have something to blow up? We could destroy this uncontrollable flock, but I probably should have ordered it better because I took out... I don't want to rewind all that. Take up Loadsworn Exhibition. Was that the plan, I guess? At one point a million years ago? Or take out Ancient Tome? Because that was the, this is the only turn where we're using Ancient Tome, because we're always using Refocus. I already have like every ongoing card that we might ever want in life. I guess Conjured Aura. Swift Summoning. Faultless, or not Faultless. Empyrean is still immune to projectile while in the process of being destroyed. Okay. Oh, right. No, this one didn't go off yet because we had to destroy it with, right, with Hugin and Munion's token flip. Okay. Well, it's fine. Oh, hey, we've damaged Voss. Nice. Now, the question is, do we take out Sanction ourselves? If we take it out ourselves... When Voss adds 3 Devastation tokens, does that... Wait. Where's the... Yeah, whenever a Scion is removed from the game, remove a Devastation token. So actually Voss would only be adding 2 tokens. I mean, Voss adds 3, but it gets removed because Sanction is gone, so it's 2 tokens. It's 4 tokens plus OblivAeon's 5 is 9. Actually, not even that scary then. But I think I do want Voss to take out Sanction. Is there someone we can hit with this? Yeah, Cursor's still active, actually. And Progeny... Oh yeah, Progeny, you're right, does add a token, because Progeny does not have a hero next to him. So we're at 10 tokens. There's no one to hit other than T-Rex Bot? T-Rex Bot's also gonna hit. Wait, actually, how much damage is Voss doing? 2 minus 1 right now? Oh, that is difficult. Voss needs to deal... Oh, but it's Nemesis. Okay, so it's 2 damage. Never mind. So he's doing 2 damage. We need to deal 5 to 6 damage to Sanction, and... Fixer's doing 3. So we need an additional 2 to 3 damage. That's 2 to 3 damage. Unless the environment screws it up. We don't need to do this just yet. And I don't want to hit Sanction with this one. Oh yeah, hit someone who that cursor reduces. Falling Statuary. Which of these 5 Aeon Thralls do you want to hit? Do you want to hit Jim? Do you want to hit Joe? Do you want to hit James? Do you want to hit Yolanda? Or do you want to hit... It's another J name. Jonathan. I probably already had a John. I don't know. What? Jonathan. Jimifer. Uh-oh. Oh no, all the Aeon men are in Battle Zone 2. That is actually slightly concerning. The party's arrived! It's only slightly though, because we do have a means of getting rid of them. I destroyed Bloodsworn. Whoops. But no, I can have Fixer do something, I'm sure. What is this damage? Highest is energy, lowest is projectile. But it says energy. What? I mean, lead from the front still makes more sense, doesn't it, than Arataki? Arataki has a -1 now. And also, Arataki needs to be able to regain hit points. Oh, it's a bug. Okay. Well... Even though it's a bug, I'm not going to exploit it. Alright, so OblivAeon is dealing each target 5 energy damage. -1 before. But if we did play Bloody Knuckles, which we can do off of Legacy, then you do 3 + 2 -1 damage, which takes out the targets with 4, and then OblivAeon would then destroy the things that are between 5 to 8, which is everything that survives it. which would be 2 Aeon Locuses, an Aeon Vassal, and an Aeon Warrior. Do we have something here? Oof. Deals herself 1 infernal damage for each avian token. Huh. Huh. Well, I mean, that would help clean things up, wouldn't it? Deal 3 targets, because we'll flip a token. But we'll deal 3 damage, because it will be irreducible after Fixer's done. I think we can deal with the Aeon then. But first, the Legacy. We're not going to be immune to Infernal, but I think we're safe now, especially because, yeah, everything's all said and done. Legacy is immune to energy, so we will get the tokens that way. We'll have Fixer play Bloody Knuckles. Actually, Overdrive would almost do the same thing. Actually, it would do better. 2 plus 3 versus 2 plus 2. Except you'd have to destroy 2 things. You destroy the uncontrollable flocks, maybe? Well, I'm gonna do it this way and we'll see what happens. Doesn't take out Sanction, does it? It does take out Sanction. Okay, in that case, we don't do that yet. Actually, what does Sanction do when destroyed? Move up the 2 cards from their trash to their hand? What? Because we needed to win more? And now Fixer can go off. I remember someone said, and I know this, actually I say this as if it only happened once, but I'm sure it happens a lot where people say they hate Darkwatch Mr. Fixer because they don't like destroying their own stuff. But Darkwatch Mr. Fixer with Jackhandle is one of the strongest entities to exist in Sentinels. Oh, we also get more equipments that we can discard. Actually, you can play ammos. Do you want ammos? Fixer doesn't really care for much. We'll take a meditation, I suppose. Maybe we win the game with Tire Iron. You never know. Since we're getting immunity again, OblivAeon is coming back. She doesn't really need Mist Form, but she doesn't need these others either. And let me guess, Heroic Interception and Heroic Interception. Oh yeah, Arcane Explosion's also good. So I think John's at the point where, like, it's been decided that we've won. I guess Mystical Outburst, because it works the best with Harpy Hex. Yay, we damaged Voss. And Voss is immune to damage. Alright, no more bloody knuckles. So we have to clean up these, or otherwise let them go off. Which, Aeon Warrior can go off just fine, because Legacy can take the damage and he's immune to energy. And Aeon Vassal adds a Devastation token, oh no. But OblivAeon plays potentially bad, so we have to destroy 2 Aeon Locuses. And you're gonna play Lash, which deals a number of targets. Yeah, so we're at 3 targets, 3 damage. Actually, 6 damage to OblivAeon. I think we just focus this all on OblivAeon. Maybe I should have played stupid card. Maybe I should have played Mistbound earlier. I've also been really proud of Harpy this game. Why did that one ask me, but not the other one? Because apparently 0 counts, but not -3? I'm so confused. Am I playing an ammo card here? I don't want to play liquid nitrogen rounds. Oh, Voss isn't taking out... Oh, we destroyed Sanction, didn't we? Oh, it's only 2 Devastation tokens instead of 4. Or 5. It would have been 5, yeah. And so he's gonna hit OblivAeon. Or 1? Plus 1? I could play and use hollow points on this. I guess you're not doing much. I guess there's also incendiary rounds, but who cares? Ow! Ow! Oh. You're adding 5 devastation tokens? I'm sorry. Actually, 6. I should probably just do this turn, shouldn't I? I could use, like, Amulet to redirect the damage to Voss, I suppose, but he's gonna heal it back anyway, right? He regains 25 hit points when he flips. Right? Oops. Regains 50 hit points. Never mind. Oh no, there's 13 tokens. If somehow Fixer could do damage right now, or not Fixer, but if Night Mist could do damage right now to Voss and just take Voss out, that would kind of be funny. She's doing 70 damage. She actually has exactly the right, well, exactly +1 the amount of damage off of Mecha Knight. But unfortunately, it's going to be just a hair off. Hey, this is gonna work now. First battle zone has one non-hero target. Oh man, I feel like this OblivAeon game has just only ever been working in my favor. Next up is the Red Menace. Oh no. Actually, that would be on Night Mist's turn. What was our plan? Fixer's getting create contraption. So yeah, Night Mist would be the next up. She doesn't have a current objective. She would take every man, or would take the Red Menace and then plays Oblivion. Oh, I guess we're not immune to damage right now, so she can't quite do that. Also, Fixer can't move battle zones for Nature's Compulsion anyway. Oh, sad day. -1 damage on OblivAeon seems fine though. Oh, we're also playing an ammo off this if we wanted. Do I want something else played? I guess we're quote-unquote set up. I guess we're quote-unquote set up. Alright, what's gonna happen? City plays Dr. Tremata. Rook City, or not Rook City. Pike Industrial plays the Irradiated Cyclohexene event. All those +1s. So you'll stay, you'll trade. We have a thing to destroy. I guess we're destroying uncontrollable flocks now. Past the point where we need that AoE part, I guess. I mean, it does flip tokens, though. But isn't there a card that... I guess we didn't find it or play it. There's one that... I guess that was in my deck, wasn't it? Conjured Aura. Yeah, this one doesn't want avians. But it also doesn't even do that much. Oh, it deals damage at the start of my turn. And when I'm dealt damage, which hasn't happened since the Cold War. Yeah, I guess we can destroy those things. Obviously, Night Mist is playing Mistbound. It's probably our goal to kill OblivAeon right now. I haven't had this happen yet. When the countdown token reaches 0, OblivAeon erases a hero and their surroundings from existence. The hero with the lowest HP is removed from the game entirely, including all their cards, their character card, and even their rewards. Then an environment is removed from the game as per the rules in the sign reserve, then the countdown token moves to 1. I haven't had that happen yet. I'm just wondering because, like, that's gonna put him in Battle Zone 1. Which means that we do have this focus of power. But we remove 4 tokens. He's at 9. But then he moves the other battle zone when turned to this page, but whenever he moves battle zones, devastation tokens, so that's 10. And then if this goes off, that's 11. And presumably we're all gonna move to battle zone 1. I guess an expatriate would be staying. And then Voss says, hello. But obviously it would be ideal for Night Mist to move to Battle Zone 1, play Mistbound so that OblivAeon doesn't play cards, and then use Mecha Knight on her turn to deal 50 damage to OblivAeon. OblivAeon is at 120, so he'll be at 70 left. Problem is, I guess we do get a power here. That's another 50. But we don't get the faultless power. Plus we're in Rook City. Which has played all the copies of Falling Statuary. So what can happen? Toxic Sludge would probably be terrible. Night Mist is currently at 14. Yeah, it's here. She's at 14, so she'll be dealt 2 plus 10. And then she wouldn't be dealt the second part. Good. Oh no, she would redirect that, but then she would be dealt the second part. But then, like, the redirection doesn't even make much sense anyway, because it's only 2 damage still. Grr. I mean, obviously 20 Taurus is fine. Scum and Villainy would actually do nothing, which would be nice. Blighted Streets would also do nothing, which is fine. Ambitious Racketeer is weird because it doesn't specify hero targets with the highest HP, so you actually have complete control over who he hits. And Twisting Back Alleys, but no one cares about that because Fixer. The only one that's really bad would be Toxic Sludge. And obviously Progeny still exists. We've been neglecting him. He's flipped. He's a damage reduction. Heals here with the lowest, here with the second highest, here with the highest. I mean, those can always redirect to Legacy though. But there is obviously the play. I'm just trying to look at the Scion deck. Scion deck actually doesn't have that much. But it is actually, oh my gosh. If Progeny plays Relentless Hunter, that hits Legacy, right? Yeah, so that would be fine. We don't want Progeny to move battle zones because that's adding a token. Actually, no. Yeah, because if Progeny moves to battle zone 2, then only Expatriate. Oh, and Fixer. Never mind. That's fine. There'll be 2 heroes in battle zone 2. Wait. It doesn't really matter, but Fixer's damage irreducibility only affects OblivAeon in battle zone 2, right? Right, that's how that works. So if OblivAeon gets a damage reduction from Twisting Back Alleys, then yeah, that would affect it, but that doesn't really matter. So, alright, so the one that The one that would be slightly bad is Reality Altered, especially if that gets played in Battlezone 1 and Battlezone 2. Because that moves OblivAeon twice. He'd be in Battlezone 1, he moves to Battlezone 2, moves to Battlezone 1. Yeah, so we would add 2 tokens. But he was at 10 originally, so he'd be at 12 afterwards, and he would remove an environment. But Legacy would be in Battlezone 1, so he'd be immune to Infernal, and we redirect that damage. His end of turn damage is Infernal, so yeah, we just make Legacy immune to Infernal, and that's it. Actually, does it even... well, OblivAeon's probably just dead. If we're playing Mistbound on Night Mist's turn, we're using Mecha Knight, we're using Mecha Knight here. We're playing Heroic Interception here. Oh, but I guess we can't have Night Mist play Oblivion without him taking a lot of damage. Actually, would that be... It would be fun. It would be bad, right? 120, but he's being dealt 50 twice, so it's 20. Because it'll be plus 10. Oblivion with a plus 10 is dealing damage plus 20. That would take out Oblivion. But that doesn't remove tokens, right? So Legacy would be dealt damage plus 20 as well, which seems bad. But I think Harpy, though... Harpy's very existence takes out OblivAeon, right? Harpy is a nemesis. Harpy has an Arcane Explosion and a Mystical Outburst. And Uncontrollable Flux. I think it's fine. I'm overthinking this, but I'm just trying to be careful that like we're not destroying an environment that heroes are unprotected in, but we should be fine. So then... Yeah, there's still a question of what is Fixer destroying, and originally I was destroying Uncontrollable Flock, but maybe I leave it because it will do damage, but then again it actually kind of counter to Mystical Outburst. I might not play Mystical Outburst then. Like, Eldritch Training would also be fine? I don't know. Master of Magic is not really being... Oh, this is a spell. Oh, good. Night Mist regains a hit point. Doesn't need Master of Magic. She hasn't really gained hit points. Hasn't needed hit points in a while. I guess that slightly helps against the environment. Whatever. You don't have a reason to overdrive, I don't think. You don't have a reason to charge. Because you're not hitting Voss any harder. And T-Rex bot takes out OblivAeon. I guess I could Hoist Chain instead of Drag Handle. Because we're not actually hitting Voss with this. Let's just Hoist Chain instead then. I destroy Hoist Chain? I'll destroy Hoist Chain. It served its purpose. I could destroy speed loading, but eh. Grease Gun. So after we're done with the 2 heroic interceptions, we could then play Grease Gun. Actually, Grease Gun is slightly better, isn't it? Because it's non-hero targets. It doesn't stop against the environment. It doesn't actually make us immune. So it's actually slightly worse. Alright. I'm doing this in some capacity. I think it doesn't matter at all though. Alright, contraption created. And now we're here. Oh yeah, actually if Fixer didn't take the Chekhov's hairdryer, he would be moving battle zones with Nature's Compulsion. Now, do I take the Red Menace? Deals each non-villain target 1 fire damage. Wait. That doesn't hit Night Mist because she amulets it away. A hit point! Oh, it's actually 6. Oh, 60 damage. I was only thinking 10 times 5, but it's plus 10 times 5. Plus the base 2. Alright, so Night Mist just 2 shots OblivAeon. That's cute. Red Menace hits Red Menace, yes! Stop hitting yourself. Alright, yes. Ooh! I can actually get this. Oh, but I can't because we're using stupid Night Mist's power. Stupid Night Mist's power. Bug report, we didn't win. Now for Legacy's play phase. Inspiring Presence. Oh no, we're playing. We're doing this. No, I can't. Never mind. Forgot. I have to be immune. I don't have to be. You're not doing damage here. This card deals each hero target 6 irreducible energy damage. Ooh, that's painful though. And we're not getting an extra power anymore. Plus Night Mist is... Oh, we're at 9 tokens. Why are we at 9 tokens now? Who knows? Because the Scion was removed from the game, I guess? Sort of? No, it wasn't. Is it? Does that count as Scion removal? I guess it does. So Night Mist is doing X plus 9 and Y plus 9 damage with OblivAeon. Well, OblivAeon, and it's only hitting Legacy once, so it's X plus 9. But X plus Y plus 18 to Voss. But that's not like lethal by any stretch of the imagination. I guess would just be... We don't want environment targets entering play, by the way. This is the better environment then? Maybe? Oh my god. Experimental mutagen environment 2 would be really bad. Whenever an environment target enters play, it deals each target 4 melee damage plus 1! But no, Legacy's fine with the melee part of that. It would only hit once anyway on this environment. And we're all immune to damage anyway. Do I even need to be immune to energy? No? Infernal it is. Oh, when I get to... Oh. How about I do this part? How about I remember Chronoist again? You know, that Scion that I keep... Or not Scion. Chronoist is a Scion, apparently. 4 damage? Twice? 15 damage twice? Does the order matter? No. I guess also Progeny deals damage, but... Oh, why was I... Oh. I was spending so long thinking about the environment dealing damage to Night Mist that I forgot that we're playing Heroic Interception this round. I was thinking we had next evolution or stuff, but we actually don't. I'm just dumb. It's past 10 p.m. I think I'm checked out, basically. Bug report, I shuffled the objective deck and it didn't change the card on top. Guess I should have taken it. But my nature's compulsion. It compels me. Am I even playing Mystical Outburst? Because I don't have all arcanes but one. I'm gonna Eldritch Training. I'm gonna destroy Cursor. I don't think we need applied numerology anymore. And then I also use a power. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't apply numerology this don't I? Oh no, whatever shall I do? Do I want to move? No. Oh, right, because this also is still happening again. Oh, is OblivAeon actually in this battle zone, so Focus of Power is doing a thing? It's adding a devastation token and failing at playing a card. Common villainy, sure. Dr. Tremata was destroyed! Oh no! Why don't I even have what to say on that? Oh yeah, Focus of Power doesn't actually destroy when it goes off. But, like, hold on. Then the villain character card with the highest HP either deals this card or the hero with the lowest HP 5 melee damage. Gabe was like, I don't think you want to damage the hero with the lowest. We'll just destroy Dr. Tremata for you. Don't worry, we got you, fam. So this is 3 plus 2. Like, people survive that, right? Oh yeah, Arataki's here. And Expatriate has enough hit points. Oh, I guess Faultless gets hit. Oh no. Oh, but we get hit points back! Yay! Is it forced? May use a power? I guess, like, Expatriate can aim, because you don't have target to damage. Fixer could use Chekhov's hairdryer and not damage anything? But no. Oh no! Anyway. I don't even know who the MVP of this match is. Legacy, Heroic Interception, stopped a lot of hero incaps. Night Mist having OblivAeon Shard. Brought to you by Heroic Interception. Fixer providing damage irreducibility, allowing us to damage things more effectively. Harpy just being a general badass with Nemesis damage plus all the pings she's been doing. And Expatriate, okay, Expatriate was not the MVP, I can say that much. I think we agree that Expatriate was not the MVP. Yes, we've only lost one hero that was set back. Very unlucky of us, wasn't it? Sure. And after this card is destroyed, play the top card of the villain deck. Oh no, you can't play! Actually, I guess speed loading makes, or Infinity Cannon makes speed loading better. You could just play the ammo that you draw off speed loading, and you can draw the ammo that you put on top of the deck with speed loading. It works. Alright, let's finally see what happens with Jack Handle and Hairdryer. It hits Hellion forcibly. Oh, you didn't change battle zones. Oh. That's why. It does do damage twice. Speed loading is intended for OblivAeon because Christopher was playing the long game. I guess Expatriate's contribution was that she provided cards for Fixer to eat. So she fed Fixer. And thereby ties with everyone for the title of MVP. Because without Expatriate, we would have had to destroy other cards? I suppose. Do you hate it when, like, a teacher puts a video on the screen? Or on the overhead projector or whatever? Like, she's like, all right, class, we're gonna sit down and watch a video, and then, like, the frickin' mouse is in the middle of the screen for the rest of the video. Like, doesn't that annoy you so much when people do that? Okay, I'm gonna move it because I was annoyed. But only one hero in cap and no environments were destroyed. Thank you, John, for giving me an easy seed. Back in my day, we had overhead projectors and transparencies. That's why I said overhead projector first. Certainly in today's age, although I guess it's not necessarily certain. I'm sure that, like, yeah, back when I was in high school, it was between 2004 and 2008. But a lot of my classes had overhead projectors and transparencies because the department, the education department, public school, whatever, they lacked funding for most things. They often had to do levies in order to get funding, but most of them failed unless it was for sports teams because they automatically got money because, of course, sports matters the most in everything. But I was always upset when, like, my band tried to, my concert band, that is, not like my band, Logic and the Dolphins. No, my concert band back when I played alto sax. We often had levies to get funding so that we could have better marching band uniforms or proper instrument repair for our instruments that were being lent out to the students. But all the levies always failed. And it was often because all the retired people in the neighborhood said that they just didn't have the money because they're living off of Social Security check to check and couldn't afford to give money to the bands. Oh, but the local sports team wants $2,000 and they're raising money through a car wash. Sure, I'll go and I'll give that cheerleader a $30 bill. $30 bill? It's all hypocrisy and all that. But anyway, I'm just grandstanding here. We had overhead transparencies even in the 2000s. I feel like maybe nowadays it'd be a bit easier for the public schools to have more modern stuff, but I'm not sure if that's even correct. I wouldn't be surprised if I went back to, I mean, my high school doesn't actually exist anymore, but if the school district was still using overhead projectors. But when I left, there was at least a mobile smart board. And I think there was also a mobile, not document cam, but just some projector of sorts. Giant TVs are pretty cheap now. Yeah, it's probably like, yeah. All right, well, that was pretty nice match. And also Setback being the only in cap is pretty fitting. Plus, wasn't the lore for this I missed ultimate spell was nearing completion against all odds. She must be the gate. I guess that's not, is that actually kind of like the lore, is that she sacrificed herself so that people could fight OblivAeon. I don't remember the lore, but I do remember Night Mist wasn't in the OblivAeon fight. Telescreen. That is the lore. Well, she was more than just the gate. She was the goat. Oh, Christopher helped arrange the setups. So all of these OblivAeon one-shots were following the lore. Cool. I didn't actually play most of the OblivAeon one-shots, though. Like, we played the Effusion of Pain. I hit the back button thinking it will take me back to this screen, but it's not the right back button. But I didn't play the other Source of Foes. I didn't play Primary Objective. I did not play Ceaseless Ruin. I did not play. From now on, it'll be just your own crazy ideas. Well, I mean, it's kind of impressive. Each week, you provide a new one-shot with a new description. That said, it's either a dastardly villainous scheme or an outrageous B-movie plot. You be the judge. How long did it take you to come up with that one? I don't know. Might be a reference to something. I don't know. All right, so we have 5 one-shots to get caught up on, and we have the one that's this current week, but it's like 10:23. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 26 minutes, so I'm not going to do that. But we did do a pretty fun and effective beatdown of OblivAeon. Granted, most of it was because we prevented damage most of the time and prevented card plays for like 1 round when it didn't really matter that much. But we are done for tonight. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your stay. We are here every Thursday at 7 p.m. generally playing Sentinels of the Multiverse these days, but sometimes the other Handelabra products. Check out the other streams we have on this channel. Every Monday at 5 p.m. we have Luck of the Seamus with Seamus the Hug Monster. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. we have Handelabra Live with John. And according to the recent Kickstarter update, they have a go-ahead for the Aeon's End expansion that they failed to get the funding for, but they managed to find an alternative means of getting it going. And so I believe this coming Tuesday is a demo of some of the stuff that they've been working on. New Age, that's the name. I was gonna try to look it up, but couldn't remember where to look. Yeah. And then Thursday at 7 p.m. is Dolphin's Dive with yours truly. Saturday at 7 p.m. is Spirit Island Saturdays with usually myself, usually John, usually Seamus, and sometimes you, if you claim the 20,000 point Labra reward to be a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays. And every Sunday at 6 p.m. is Tales from the Archive with another letdown. And I also don't exactly know the details of this, but I did see this commented on Slack that there's going to be some sort of code giveaways. During September, he's going to be doing a series of charity streams on his channel for Embrace Kids Foundation. Actually, is that for his channel or for this stream? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not misspeaking. Anyway, check out his stream as well. He's a good guy. So yeah, and the Handelabra products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island. They are all available on Steam, iOS, or Android devices. Spirit Island is also on Switch. And I feel like there's another game that's on Switch, but I don't remember if that's true or make-believe. I don't know what's real anymore. I'm just misspeaking out of my ass. Check out our twitch.tv/Handelabra Games channel or our YouTube channel as Handelabra. My personal accounts are all Logic Dolphin, no digits, on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube and Discord and many avenues. But that does wrap things up for this week. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed your stay, and I'll see you around next week. Have a good one.